nigga was a rat, so I let a nigga that. One in the head, hit him on the red. Never knew it would end like that. No, life so quick. No, I can't switch. I was tired when I was little. Play both sides, get murked in the middle.
Straight
facts.
Back at it again. You already know Sosa Man in the cut.
You already know your boy Ace, live from the BIA Media.
You already know it's your boy BHM Nono, Black Car Millionaires.
Tell her how it is.
Yes, sir. We're very happy to have you, brother.
You already know, man. Thanks for having me.
Very happy to have you.
You already know.
Thanks for joining us. Definitely.
It's an honor. It's an honor.
I know, it's an honor myself.
So, we want to know, how did you come up with your name? How did you come up with your name? BHM Nono, man. It's pretty catchy. How'd you come up with it?
BHM Nono started off, at first my name was actually Noah Mays. That's what most people know me as. And then it spiraled into different things, man, just because of life and shit. But at the end of the day, what the internet knows me as well at the moment is actually Nono Laberinto. And Laberinto is actually maze in Spanish. So I was running with Noah Mays, but I switched Noah Mays to Nono Laberinto because it's abbreviation of both in different senses. One's in a different language, one's is abbreviation of my name Noah, because I didn't want to keep running with my government name, you know what I'm saying?
Right. The feds can't know, right? No, you legit. Man's legit.
Something like that, yeah.
With a pinky in the streets, right? Like the great Tino once said, right?
Bad tripping, man.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Tell us about your first introduction to music.
Man, it's pretty easy, man. My mom and my dad do music, so I was born into this shit for real.
Very cool. They do what type of genre?
So my mom, she sings and she's a singer-songwriter. And my dad's just like, I just say he's an entertaining fucking, you know, he sings and he dances, he does choreography and all that stuff. So I was basically raised in watching my parents do music since I was a kid.
Very
so
interesting.
Like, it just spiraled. Like my dad had me in the booth when I was literally like 5 or something.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He threw me on stage when I was like 10, trying to take the mic from him, running on stage. You know what I mean? So
that's big.
It was actually like that. That's exactly how it happened.
So you've been used to the camera?
Yeah, I've been used to the cameras though. Yeah,
right.
The music as well, I would say.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah,
that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
What you do. But we have here that, so your father is from Ghana and your mom is Irish. How did it happen?
This nigga mixed?
Yeah. I don't blame him though. I don't blame him.
Impossible. I'm the first nigga that says that.
Nobody would expect that I'm mixed, man, because I'm so dark. Obviously.
Like your mama, like white.
She's white, blonde,
and
white.
Your daddy's a nigga.
A straight nigga.
A brother, a ninja.
Nah,
for YouTube.
Yeah, ninja fam. That nigga dark fam. Black belt.
Well, it shows you, right? I mean, we are who we are, right?
Yeah, we are. But my brothers are all light skinned. I just came out dark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Back in the day, all the light skins, they were all in and shit. And my brothers just thought they were sick with it. They're not a brother. The dark skin.
Like just Abba swag.
Yeah.
That's very cool. It's very cool, man.
But the diversity of culture, you know, I would imagine like it would have an impact on like your sound, right? Overall.
Yeah, I ain't doing country.
That's facts.
But for real, like, I guess it does just because, you know, my mom, she was a real singer. Like honestly, she sang like very well on an other type of level where it was like, I ain't gonna say like opera or anything, but she literally sang. She could even do that.
Like she had that.
So when I started singing and stuff, I used my vocals different because I seen how my mom did it. It was easy for me to sing when I wanted to sing.
Yeah.
And my daddy, so my mom grew up, it's so weird. This is some weird shit. My mom actually listened to like R&B, like Boyz II Men and all that shit.
Right.
And she's white, right? And then my dad listened to like funk and like James Brown and stuff, which is normal obviously, but my mom actually impacted me more than my dad with music.
Right.
I think it's sort of like one of those situations where you would think my dad did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's actually my mom that
never underestimate the power of a mother.
Yeah, or a white.
You should have nigga mix. God damn it. You know, I want to know. You know, you just talked about your mom, your dad. Maybe that's the answer to the next one, but just you know, who are some of your biggest inspirations, right?
Honestly, my biggest inspirations are just people,
some of them, right?
People that I know personally. Because if I don't know them, it's like they can't really impact how I feel because they can't tell me that I'm great.
Right.
I could look at them and notice things about them that's like cool, like I want to do this and that, but they are not the ones that actually inspire me. They might be ones that I watch and listen to, but the people that actually looked at me and said, "You actually have a talent."
Right.
You know, it could be a goddamn janitor that heard me fucking rapping, for all I care. If he looked at me, took time to be like, "Yo, son, you actually have talent and this and that," those are the people that inspired me to become.
And who comes to mind first?
Fuck, for real, I would say honestly my older brother.
All right.
Fitty, yeah,
That's
for sure.
big. Shout out to Fitty.
Yeah, Fitty. Shout out Fitty. Shout out my other brother, Stop and Pop. Like I was the younger brother, so they just told me that I was nice with it. So, and you know, when you have, you know, you're the younger brother, it's just like obviously you're trying to lead them. You know, you're trying to show them what's up, right? So that's what I was doing when I was younger.
Yeah. And
then it came my niggas that, you know, outside of Iris on the Irish strip there, freestyle in the back of motherfucking Lorenzo's, snapping, whatever. You already know, they're in the block near the party balls, freestyle, whatever. So all those people are the people that actually motivated me. It wasn't celebrities and shit.
Right.
It was never
near $1.50
for sure. So shout all those people out.
With that state of mind, with that train of thought, we could say we could say that you've had a lot of people supporting you overall, right? With like your music career.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you deal with negative criticism? How do you deal with people that don't listen to music?
Okay, so aside from even music, people were always negative anyways.
Yeah.
The music was just an excuse for them to show their negativity.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fucking reason they were actually being negative to me. That's just an excuse. Oh, see how this man is
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, it's from another reason and we both know what it is.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say that.
You're preaching right now. Go ahead.
You're not gonna say that shit. You're gonna blame it on something that doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? Just to feel justified. So like, I don't really watch that shit because since I was a little kid, I was getting hated on. Hated in basketball, hated on this and that just because I was nice with it and I was confident. So it is what it is.
It is what it is, brother. And now let me ask you, like, what are some of your main inspirations when creating a song?
Main inspirations. Honestly, just escaping, bro. Just trying to escape whatever's going on and just going to another, you know, vibe, level of consciousness, just to like feel a different way or just like create a different story and just, you know, the artistry and shit like that. Like that's basically it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Owning in, focusing.
Yeah.
On the task.
Yeah, man. Like.
You meditate?
Yeah, I do. When I'm going through dark shit or like whatever, I do meditate because, you know what I mean? I'm trying to grasp everything in so I don't do anything retarded.
Right.
You feel me? So meditating is good. All you people out there should meditate. Meditate, reflect on what the fuck's going on before you do a 15-second thing that takes 15 years of your life. You know what I'm saying?
So that's you're preaching.
Straight up.
Facts.
Listen, kids.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's big.
So, would meditating be a part of your creative process?
What, meditating? Or
meditating, sorry. Would meditating be a part of your creative process when, you know, trying to start a new song, trying to create something new?
I would say like meditating is like maybe the beginning process of the day. Because when I wake up, I feel a certain way. Like, I don't know if you guys ever feel a certain way when you wake up, but some days I just wake up maybe on the wrong side of the bed.
Right.
And that's when I'm going to be meditating. But it's not like I stop everything I'm doing, I book a studio session and start meditating. You feel me? Don't make sense.
Yeah, no, you're painting the picture literally.
You feel me though?
Yeah.
But for sure, that day.
Studio time. That makes no sense.
But nowadays, anything goes, right?
You never know. Everyone has their own process. But
They do.
You know? But like, that's a good question. But you're right. If I meditated that day,
Yeah.
And then I hit a session. I guarantee you that fucking session is gonna be harder if I didn't meditate that day, because I already clarified shit. I basically freestyled a great scenario in my head.
Yeah.
I manifested.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This nigga woke.
Yeah.
We woke. Straight facts. Man, you already know, my G.
Yes.
Now let me ask you, what made you decide to pick up the mic and become an artist? Pretty basic question, right?
Shit, man. I feel like if I didn't, man, I'd be lying to myself. You know what I mean? Every year I didn't do it. Every time I never did it, I honestly just got more depressed because I knew I was living my true self. Bro.
Right.
Full
You know what I
potential.
mean? I wish I didn't have that in me, to be honest, because life would be a little bit easier, bro.
Right.
But
Would
it's
it-
part of me. I have
it's
to
in
do
you.
it.
Would it
You know what I
really
mean?
be easier though?
Yeah, honestly, it would be for
think so?
sure. Yeah, it would be. It would be. You want me to elaborate?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like people maybe like they expected you to be an artist, right?
Because
Yeah,
it sounds
but
like
like-
you had a lot of support.
But at the same time, it's like this. It's like, just because you have vocal support doesn't mean you have actual support.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And I still have a life to live, and I have a life to carry on, and I got shit that I have to do. The more that I put time into this,
Yeah.
my actual life that I'm trying to build is getting taken away from. So at the same time, it's a blessing and a curse in disguise, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes,
People, they put so much into this and they don't get nothing out of it. And then you could just be like that other person that doesn't even have this gift and
Right.
whatnot, that just focuses on that one thing, they get there faster. So it's sort of that, it's hard,
It is hard.
but it's if you love it that much, you're willing to sacrifice it and get
Right.
it, right? So
And tell me about your evolution
would.
as an artist. You know, you're saying all this stuff. Your evolution as an artist, right?
Yeah.
From the beginning of your career until today on this mic.
Damn, I started, like I said, with honestly, my pops put me on that stage first. And then after that, it was like me and my brother were doing our thing.
Right. We didn't hear that far. Go.
Yeah, me and Fitty Fitty and shit. And then it went from there to, just people hearing about me like in a little small circle of things. And I got put onto a group called A Squad when I moved to Notre Dame. Moved high school to Notre Dame. I was with City Fidelia.
Yes, sir.
That's my group.
Yeah,
City
it's killing
Fidelia
it right now.
Illinois.
Yep.
And Quincy and this other guy named Wings. And then we had a group called A Squad, and then that sort of gave me the boost to know that I was nice, because
Right.
it was like I came to a new school, and then people were like,
The
they're like, let's go.
Awesome.
So I went with there, and then from there I went to working with them for a bit, and we all went our separate ways, whatever. I met Castro, we did our thing together, you know what I mean? Streets, the difference with me is that the streets sort of took me in. I got lost in the streets. I was playing ball like crazy and all that stuff,
Right.
but I got lost in the streets, so I ended up getting hit up a few times. I got shot 3 times, and then that sort of took me away from those dreams and put me even in the other path, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
And then I sort of just took a break from that, just did my thing, and then I started a new group like years after called Canadian Currency. I lived in Toronto, did my thing out there with some other artists and shit. Shit was going nice, ended up catching a case out there. That shit fucked up everything I was working out for. I did a tour with Young Jeezy. Shit was nice. I was getting lit up in Toronto. I was making a buzz there, you know?
Yes, sir.
I got a case. I got banned out of Toronto for 7 years. Had to move back here. Fucking restart all over again kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a little journey, my guy.
Yes,
That's why
sir.
my name's Maze for a reason.
Yes, sir.
There's a reason to my name.
Right.
But there's a reason why I switched my name. Because
Right.
I don't want to be, you are what you talk about. And if I keep saying I'm in a maze, nigga, I might never get out.
Right. Now,
Really?
after those conditions, right, the pretty harsh conditions, you're banned from the city of Toronto.
Yeah.
From there, you took off.
I took off. I came back here. But what happened was when I came back here, I ended up being banned, but there was like, it was conditional shit. So at the end
You don't
of
have
the
to
day,
talk about it if you.
yeah, long
you know,
story
you don't have to
short,
talk about it.
I was, all that shit was done with, right?
Right.
So when it was all done with, now fuck, flash, fast forward 7 years.
Right.
Now I'm in my 20s and shit, or late 20s and shit. And then I'm thinking big shit. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna scheme on everything. I'm still allowed in the States because my lawyer was lit.
You're still allowed in the States?
I'm still allowed in the States because my lawyer was lit.
Shit, I know a couple niggas that want your number though.
Yo, trust me, man. Adam Weisberg, Toronto, hit him up. Adam Weisberg.
Hey, shout out
Adam Weisberg.
Shout out to the mans.
But yo, let me end it off that question off with saying, I came back here. Then I ended up, I didn't even come back here. I went from Toronto, to Ottawa. Then Ottawa, I went to fucking California. And I got invited out there because I was writing songs and shit. I had a little deal with somebody. Ended up meeting, some people in the music industry.
So you're a songwriter as well?
Yeah, that's my dream, to be a songwriter.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, you gotta have notoriety to become a songwriter.
Right.
No one's just gonna buy your song. They need to know that you can make songs and you actually, you got some type of status in this game.
Yes, sir.
Or they're not even gonna ask you for a song, right? So what happened was I ended up going to California, networking and doing my thing out there. I ended up trying to move back to California when I came back. And then I got denied at the border because I had a one-way ticket out there. Funny story though. Who buys a one-way ticket?
Someone that wants to make it.
Yeah, but like it's a red flag right away though.
Right.
Because they're like, you're not coming back, right? I wasn't thinking right there. But anyways, long story short, it was a blessing in disguise because I came back and I regrouped and I rebranded and all this other shit. And at the end of the day,
here we are.
We out here now.
So that setback ended up being a comeback.
Setbacks definitely a comeback, man. That's all I think about. Yeah, we gotta make it happen, man.
So there's a high degree of stigma associated with mental health, especially in the black community.
Oh, for sure.
And I know you've been vocal about it. What's your take on it?
I think mental health is the least spoken about thing because with men, especially us, nobody wants to admit it.
Yeah.
That they have some issues, anxiety disorders, you know what I mean? That's one of the main things I think that make people do things they wouldn't necessarily do. PTSD, life traumas and shit like that, they happen to you. People react without thinking. They don't realize that's not even their nature. You ever hear of one of your boys doing something so fucked up and you're like, why the fuck? That nigga's not even like that.
Yeah.
That's because he has PTSD and he didn't go for help and learn that it's okay to think like that. You got hurt, my G.
Yeah.
You have to deal with that shit. My bad for banging the table, man. You already know.
Hey, listen, it's your world, man. You say whatever you want to say, you do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, respect, man. You already know. But what I was getting at was like, mental health is really serious, and a lot of black men that especially came from the streets or whatever, they don't want to admit it, and it's okay. But like if they actually admitted it, so much things wouldn't be committed, lots of crimes and all that shit, because they're acting actually out of fear. Because when you actually have that mental state, like in PTSD and shit, you're actually acting out of fear. It's not because they're gangster, my nigga. It's because they actually are scared to go through that trauma again. And once they actually like admit this shit and understand that that's how they're gonna react, then they wouldn't react like that. And there's so much of my niggas that are locked up doing 25 years to life. Swear to God, like people that are like right hand, left hand to me. And if they just seeked help like I did, then they wouldn't be in these positions that they're in, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I seeked help my ways, I hit the gym my ways, I did things that I looked for reasons to fix myself because I knew something was wrong with me, you heard?
Yeah, for sure.
So like at the end of the day, if you have any, issues or whatever, you went through anything that's like trauma, don't be scared to reach out, man. And don't be scared at all, bro. You're a real nigga if you do, because you wanna make sure that you keep everything you work hard for. Don't just throw it out. Yeah. Just because something happened to you don't mean you gotta be a waste. Nigga, your life is valuable, you know what I'm saying? Even people that didn't go through anything, you know what I mean? Just,
for sure.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, you started talking about, we're men, right? The expectation of a man in this day and age, right? it's been the same since the 50s, right? And like
right.
the world changes, but the expectations for a man are still the same.
Yeah.
And you know, it don't matter where you come from.
Yeah.
The expectations for a man are the same.
Yeah.
You know, so
Sure.
you know, it's very important that we touch on that. You know, I like what you shared here.
Yeah, I appreciate it, no, for real. And I feel like the expectation for the man are the same. And I don't.
It's your world. It's your world.
At the end of the day, the expectation for females is all changed. But like it's actually changed in a way that it's in a sense where you're wondering if it's even fair. Because the level of expectation for men changed, but the expectation for women is all excuses. It's in a sense where it's like this is my point of view. Hold me to it. It's like they say it's a man's world, but women can do almost anything in this shit. Almost anything, bro. And just get away with it. And just do whatever they want to do. So that's even more pressure for a man. So I'm not going to elaborate on the woman shit anymore. It's just know that. And the more that the woman just can do what they want to do this, call it, it's even more pressure that falls on our shoulders as men. So you're trying to do the right thing. At the end of the day, it's like, there's a lot of pressure on young black men out here, and even old black men. It doesn't matter, men in general. And for the women out there, I'm not saying that it's like everything shit's sweet, but I'm saying at the end of the day, just realize that is it men who have the power or the women?
Yeah.
It's actually a fair argument, my nigga.
Leave it at that.
People have to be accountable for
You
their
heard?
actions, right?
Yes, sir.
It's facts.
Yes, sir. Straight facts over here.
Yeah.
Straight facts.
Straight facts, we back. We got BHM Nono, we got Manny, we got your boys Obrigante, we in the cut. We're gonna talk about sports, man. Tell
Straight
me what
facts.
you know, you know? Yeah.
So tell me, talk to me.
I'm talking
I heard you're a big baller here locally in Ottawa.
Damn, man, you know what I mean? Whoever told you that, he knows facts, man. He's straight facts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
What
Yeah.
position was you?
I was point guard, man. I'm handling the team, man. You know what I'm saying?
You like Steve Nash or CP3?
Come on, man. CP3, nigga. Yeah, shout out Steve Nash for being on, Canada. But he doesn't even play on Team Canada, so I don't even know what's going on right now. You heard?
Yeah.
But yo, shout him out though, still.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I just want to know. So what happened to your basketball career? So I heard you're a big baller here, like I just said. It got me curious.
So I wouldn't even call it a career because I never got paid for it.
Right.
But I definitely call it a goddamn history I got with ball for sure. It started at Boys and Girls Club. Started at Bayshore Park first.
Yeah.
Then Boys and Girls Club, and then it went on from there. Ottawa Phoenix,
Okay.
you know what I mean? AAU, if you guys don't know what AAU is, we go to play in the States. So I was playing with the big dogs though because I was only 14 years old. I was playing in 17U.
Okay. Alright.
So 17 and under, I was only 14. I was backup point guard, but both of the point guards, they got shook. They got star shook from the NBA prospects that we were playing against. So my coach threw me in the game. I was never supposed to play when I was 14. I was just there to like be the next guy to see how to, And then I lit it up. First thing I ever did, they threw me. I just went in the air. I was so nervous. Cash.
No way.
That's my word, bro. Right in the corner, bro.
Were you like a leaper? Was you like?
I started swearing and everything.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what you tell.
I was like, yo, nigga, that's what's up.
Alright.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit never happened again.
So what would you do?
You gotta enjoy your movement while it happens.
6'6", bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What would you say to your best skills? What would you say to your best skills? Like, are you like a shooter, or would you say like are you a leaper or what?
100%, bro. I'm a defender, and I defend the rock too. When I have it on offense, you can't take the ball from me. The handles is retarded and aggressiveness is retarded.
That's the African in you.
protect the ball.
That's the African in
Like,
you.
you're not taking it from me, so I could make plays happen and give the ball to where it needs to get to. And I defend like a monster for real.
Okay.
Yeah. And jumping, nah, man. I got my white side with jumping. I can't jump. I can glide,
Yeah.
but I cannot jump that high, bro. For real.
Who were your top 5 players growing up that you used to watch when you like?
Whoa, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Got you.
Allen Iverson for sure.
For real?
100%.
From the Philly days or Denver?
No, Philly, bro.
Okay, that's
Denver,
my
I don't
shit,
even.
man.
I didn't even know he played on Denver.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My bad. Yeah, but
So AI number one.
That's one.
AI number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, it would have to be, for some weird reason, I always loved. Okay, yeah, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Is that number 2?
And that's number 2.
Okay.
But I gotta throw in one guy in there, but he's not top 5. He's like the 5th one maybe. But I always love Steve Kerr.
Hold on a second. So run it back.
Yeah, I know.
Steve Kerr
Yeah.
of all the Bulls.
I swear to God.
That's nice.
Because
that must be your white side.
That is my white side. That's my white
That
side.
must be your white side.
Facts, 100%.
Not even Larry Bird. Not even
Larry
Dirk
Bird?
Nowitzki.
Nah, man.
Steve Kerr.
What do you mean Dirk Nowitzki too?
Okay, I'm
Dirk
just saying.
Nowitzki,
Like,
the
when I
other
said
one.
Steve Kerr. I was like,
Yeah, no, but Steve
I know he's
Kerr.
a great coach, but I'm like, his
No,
basketball
you guys
career?
don't understand. If you actually watch the
No, he
tapes,
could play. He could play.
watch
He
the
could play.
tapes
No,
though,
he
Hold on,
and
hold on,
see
talk
what
to us.
he actually did on the field, fam.
He hit the shots. He hit the shots. But
He
they
hit
were
the
wide
shots,
open. They were
definitely.
nice wide open. 'cause
No, but he
Michael
made sure
Jordan
man was
was-
wide open.
Huh? Yeah, for
And
sure.
he never folded. He never bumped.
No,
He
for
wasn't
sure.
even though Pippen was nice.
Mhm.
He never did a Pippen play. Like Pippen missed a layup.
Oh yeah, Pippen also
He
had
would
a
never
migraine.
miss a layup.
Pippen also had a
Steve
migraine
Kerr
and didn't
played-
want to play Game 7 too.
Yeah,
That's another
okay.
thing.
Yeah, he got a point there, but at the end of the day, I like the underdogs too. I just don't always go for superstars. But
Okay, so let's continue.
another good player that I love a lot is Kyrie Irving. Like that's who I think I play the most like. And I mean, you can be the judge when we hit the court.
Right.
But that's who I have all his shoes and everything. Like that's my guy.
Okay. And the last one.
One more.
Make it count, man. You put Steve Kerr on your list.
So that's right.
Shout out Steve Kerr, my guy.
So right now,
Yo, you know I'm rooting for you.
so
homie.
right now you have a squad with AI,
Yeah.
Kerr, Michael
Steve Kerr.
Jordan.
This is hilarious.
Jordan.
You said Dirk Nowitzki.
and Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie.
Yeah, I love Dirk Nowitzki. That guy's nasty, bro. I would have to go with
Dirk Nowitzki, huh?
No. He
I
said
love
Kyrie.
Dirk
He said
Nowitzki.
Kyrie. I'm the one who said Dirk.
No, I love Dirk Nowitzki,
Yeah,
bro.
but you didn't put him in. No, you put him in.
I put him in it, bro.
Okay,
That's the
No,
best
but
list,
still,
bro.
no, but I'm not done though. I want to add somebody else in there.
Go ahead.
I really fuck with that person right there, LeBron James too.
No, for
I always
real?
like LeBron. Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's be honest. LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
Come on, Michael Jordan,
There you
hands
go.
down. That's not even a fucking question.
That's my
man.
guy.
Sorry,
That's
LeBron.
facts.
But,
That's
yo,
my guy.
Michael Jordan played with another
Facts.
level of intensity and art that
Tell
they can't
you,
even
man.
touch.
Come on.
And for like Steph Curry and all those guys, just never been part of that, like, you know, that train or whatever you want to call it.
Makes sense.
But yeah, man.
That's good. Not bad. What else?
So who?
Man,
I don't know if you heard about what's going on lately with Kevin Durant and whatnot.
not really, but yeah.
Okay, he's asking for a trade, right?
Okay, where do you want to go?
He wants basically.
This guy's a traitor, fam. This nigga just going around like a factory.
why are you saying that? What are you saying that for?
My guy, he started off somewhere, bounced to somewhere that's hotter, and then he keeps like, where's he gonna go next? Tell me.
Well, whatever it's hot, you know.
Exactly, my point proven, bro. Real talk.
Okay, you think that's an issue?
I think like,
So let's just say if
I think if you look-
hold up,
Okay.
let's just say let's put that on a music situation, right?
perfect.
And let's just say you have a crew of 5 guys, you have a squad,
Yeah.
and you know your squad they're not,
Yeah.
they're not doing too well. And
Yeah. Are you gonna hop to the next group?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
You cannot ever do that.
So you would stay there with that squad that's losing?
100%. I wouldn't even be on a squad that's losing because we're not gonna lose if I'm on a squad.
Okay.
That's how I think,
Okay.
and that's how he should think.
Okay.
Because that's why I love Allen Iverson, even though he doesn't have a ring.
Right.
Why I love him is because he never really switched up.
Okay.
Like ever. He tried so hard to win with the 76ers. Like you always seen him trying, you know?
Like Kobe basically, yeah.
Yeah, but Kobe, oh yo.
Yeah. Kobe
I
got
forgot
Kobe.
Kobe. That's one of my 5s too.
You gotta put Kobe in there.
He's like number 1 actually. I forgot Kobe for some reason.
Alright, I got you.
Rest in peace, my nigga. Sad story. But I'm saying, yeah, at the end of the day, I think like you should always, if you're one of the role players and they invest so much into you, you shouldn't always be looking to bounce around. They should be looking at the GM. GMs are trying to build around you. So like that shit to me is just soft. So I would never put him in the same category as the people that tried sticking around like MJ, like AI, like even Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller, yeah.
What you saying, fam? Reggie Miller?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie Miller was also playing with in the era with Jordan in there, so that was
Yeah,
his downfall.
and yeah, exactly. He would have been winning.
Yeah, for
But,
sure. For
you know,
sure.
Jordan had to come snatch it from under him. So,
Yeah.
you know, you have to always look at, you know, the character in somebody,
For
not
sure.
their game. Like real fake people that don't play ball,
Yeah.
look at the game. But people that play ball and understand team and all that stuff,
Right.
they look at the character too. And I know you understand what I'm saying.
Definitely.
Question
I don't
for
know.
you, question for you.
Yeah,
You
you
got
know
a
what I'm
question?
saying?
I got
right?
you, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Based on all that, would you still trade for Kevin Durant if you had owned the team?
For who?
I'm just saying, would you do anything to get this player?
I was never a fan of the tarantula.
Also, if this guy was available, you wouldn't try to get him?
I was never a fan of the tarantula.
Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly never was.
So you think right now he's not like a top 3 player right now? Like he wouldn't.
I
make a
said I'm
change?
biased to this question because I'm not a fan of the tarantula. I never was.
Okay, so you would let your emotions over money and championship.
This time,
I'm just saying for
this time, I would definitely
He's
let
not gonna let you go with that
let
question.
my emotions override because at the end of the day,
Yes.
championships are won by emotions,
Okay.
not by skills.
Okay.
Okay. Quick question. You were telling me as well that you want to talk about your new track as well, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
let the people know about your new track.
Okay, so aside from this basketball talk, you already know.
Yeah.
You know, good questions though. You know what I'm saying? It's all debatable.
That's why I'm getting paid
Yeah.
big bucks.
Yeah. But yeah, I got a new track coming out. It's produced by my homie out in Vancouver. His name's Snow Dre. It's
Alright.
called Mine Now. It's the first R&B rap track that I'm doing. For, you know, it's a shorty track at the end of the day, but it's Grammy as hell. So it's for the streets too. It's for everybody, I think, really. And yeah, man, it's nasty. It's lit. And you guys are gonna hear it real soon for sure. And we're getting it shot by Go Visions.
Oh.
So Go Visions, he's local, he's out
Nice.
here. You know what I'm saying? So
So where can you find the music? Where can you listen
the
to
music and the video, I'd say like 2 weeks. The music's gonna be, everything's gonna be available in a few weeks from now. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
So I can't tell you the date yet, but stay tuned. You already know.
That's what it is.
BHM Nono.
Right now,
Follow that
you
on
know what I mean?
Instagram. BHM
Follow
Nono.
that.
And then you'll understand what's going on. You hear it?
And that's straight facts right there.
Quick
Straight
question,
facts.
Quick question, just before we leave there.
Yeah.
I see you have your logo and everything going on.
Yes, sir.
I just want to know, can you talk to a little bit about your logo and how did you come up with that logo and where did you get it, basically?
Okay, so
And with the you can't forget the big chain, right?
you heard. So Black Heart Millionaires, I came up with after I came back from
Will you show
Vancouver.
it to the people?
Yeah, so. Yeah.
Stick with it, stick with it.
Yes, sir. So Black Heart Millionaires, I came up with when I came back from Vancouver because I just came up with a conclusion that
Yeah.
to become a millionaire or successful,
Yeah.
you honestly have to become black-hearted through a lot of shit in your life.
Yeah.
And that's like straight facts.
Where did you get the gold chain from? Is it from Vancouver or?
No, I got this from Ottawa. Noura's, custom made from Noura's, man, local.
Yeah.
Man did it. Yo, it's crazy though. I wanted this for my first music video that I came back with.
Yeah.
It's called the track that I shot called Deep. He
Okay.
made this for me in 8 days.
No way.
Oh God, bro. My shorty whipped it up. So the logo I got made from my homie Traffic. Shout out Traffic, you already know. And then shorty whipped me up the whole design, the maze in the back and everything. And then we just sent it in.
What about is it a broken heart there?
Yeah, Broken Heart, Black Heart Millionaires, yeah.
Okay.
I made my boy Traffic who made this, he made the logo for me, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look sharps.
Yeah, Traffic Productions. Check him out on Instagram, man. Shout him out. He always comes through for me, for real, for real.
For real, man. Alright,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate you coming.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you
Yeah.
for showing up.
Respect.
Yeah.
And I love, man.
Yeah, you already know, man. You already know.
Straight
I know.
facts.
Straight
I know.
facts.
Straight
Yeah.
facts. Straight facts. Get it! Get it!
You know what it is, man. Doing this for y'all one day.
Yeah.
Hot.
Hey.
Hey. Made the love cause I thought I had a heart. Thought I was a killer, but I never had the heart. I ain't never kill a man, but I feel like I'm a star. See the light through the dark, I know my right from my wrongs. I say, look to the game. I say, I'm believing, know I be the man. I say, one time like a rag. I say, right with it on my lap. I say, real, I ain't even got a bad. Don't to the bench, you and you run the rags. Yeah, I'm going through your phone contacts. Even if you got my name tatted on your back. Say you
he want my back. Nigga was a rat, so I let a nigga that. One in the head, hit him on the red. Never knew it would end like that. No, life so quick. No, I can't switch. I was tired when I was little. Play both sides, get murked in the middle. Yeah, made for love, cause I thought I had a heart. Thought I was a killer, but I never had a heart. I ain't never kill a man, but I feel like I'm a star. See the light through the dark, I know my right from my wrongs. I won't change. I won't change. I won't change. I won't change. Yeah, I won't change. I won't change. I won't change. I won't change. Yeah, you just do fry. You don't move bricks. You just get ride. You don't hit licks. Isn't it crazy? Joe fucking hate me. B9 trying to sell band on 6. We was on lockdown. Niggas throwing shots down. Didn't know soul. It wasn't even my town. I was moving OT when I got locked. I was in my own hood when I got shot. That's why I don't believe in luck. That's why I squeeze, don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody gave me a reason to trust it. Not my bill, but freedom a must. So keep your head up, son. Do your time. Keep the end in mind. Mind your business, mind your bitch, because I heard she out of line. Yeah, made her love, cause I thought I had a heart. Thought I was a killer, but I never had a heart. I ain't never killed a man, but I feel like I'm a star. See the light through the dark, I know my right from my wrong. I won't change. I won't change. I won't change. I won't change. Yeah, I won't change. I won't change. I won't change. I won't change. Look in the middle. Yeah, I made the love, cause I thought I had a heart. Thought I was a killer, but I never had a heart. I ain't never killed a man, but I feel like I'm a star. Seen the light through the dark, I know my right from my wrongs. I won't change. Gang! Woo! All straight